Today in the Battle Arena, we're taking two of the Titans from Dragon Ball Super and putting them head to head. In the first corner, we have the most strongest, the most legendary Super Saiyan, Broly. And then in the other corner, we have the strongest person to ever grace the series of Dragon Ball Super, Jiren. Who's going to come out on top? Stay tuned to find out. What's up, guys? I'm Drew, and this is DanCo. Thank you so much for watching our channel. If you enjoy our videos or videos you've seen in the past, please be sure to subscribe, to hit that thumbs up button for likes, and also turn on the post notification bell so you can see videos like this every single week. Also, be sure to comment below other Battle Arena fights you want to see. But until then, enjoy the video, and thank you so much for stopping by to watch. Let's jump right into it. Today, we're going to stick with the anime series, not any of the manga. So if you've been watching the TV show, that's what we're going to be going from the movie and from the series of Dragon Ball Super. We're going to start with Jiren, the strong, quiet type from Universe 7, Jiren. Jiren is still a pretty mysterious character, but there are rumors, even stated by Whis, that Jiren is not only the strongest warrior of the Universe 11, but that his powers exceed the universe's god of destruction.
I have heard a rumor that one of the universes has produced a mortal who has surpassed his own destroyer.
A little backstory on Jiren. Jiren is of the Pride Troopers of Universe 11 to bring justice. After the tragic slaughtering of his family at a young age, he vowed to train every single day, that he will never fail because of weakness. Let's talk about Jiren's strengths. So he's really strong, he's really big. What specifically can he do? As far as scaling, we see that Jiren block punches from Super Saiyan God Goku with only one finger. He pushes back Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20 Goku's Spirit Bomb, and he one-shot Golden Frieza. He transcends time, breaking out of hits, Time Cage, and only one-shots Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta as well. But the really impressive feat with Jiren happens whenever Goku scales to a new power level that no one has ever seen in the series. Jiren follows him. Whenever Goku gets into this new outrageous height of skill, Jiren is able to follow him and match him hit for hit. Goku's new form is now called Mastered Ultra Instinct, and Jiren was challenged at first, but growing in strength and competitiveness similar to Goku, Jiren unleashed and reached a new power level as well. What most people are calling this is Jiren's awakened form. It didn't take much time for Jiren to reach an identical state of strength as Goku in Mastered Ultra Instinct, and he then begins to overpower Goku's MUI Kamehameha wave. Another really impressive feat is his durability. He's able to take a barrage of hits from Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku and still able to attack back. To scale what that means, we have to look at Goku's power level when he was fighting Beerus, which mentions if they didn't hit directly on, it could have shattered universes. So putting Goku's skill level and power level to a universal scale. And then Mastered Ultra Instinct is way higher than Goku God Form and Goku Super Saiyan Blue. So this means that Jiren's taking hits to the face, he's taking hits to the body, he's taking Kai attacks from someone that is strong enough to destroy a universe just by a wrong hit. And he's taking it full-fledged. But not only that, he's taking it so many levels higher than that because Mastered Ultra Instinct is so much bigger and stronger than Super Saiyan Blue and Super Saiyan God. So Jiren, there's rumors that this power level that Goku's at, that Jiren has matched, is stronger than the gods of destruction, or some gods of destruction. And so Jiren is able to take hits like that, multiple hits, multiple takes. So his strength and his durability is literally unmatched. So what does speed look like for someone that is this strong? We again look at the power level that Goku's at and his strength and his speed. At Mastered Ultra Instinct, he is literally phasing in and out, trying to make hits and make things happen, things connect. And Jiren is blocking, he's parrying, he's able to land hits on Goku. This is literally top tier stuff. This is the strongest, the fastest that we've seen in all of Dragon Ball history. This is like a new level that we've never seen before. He's really similar to Goku also in the fact that he wants to continue to get stronger. He wants to continue to be the best. But today we're not talking about Goku versus Jiren. We're talking about the rumored legendary Super Saiyan Broly. In Dragon Ball Super Broly, we get to see some of his skills, some of his strength, his speed, and even his rage. And after talking about Jiren, you're like, who could beat Jiren? You literally just told me he's the best that's ever been. Well, the Broly movie comes after the Tournament of Power. So being that it's after, does Broly still have a chance? Well, let's talk about that. Broly is definitely a worthy opponent. He's known as the Legendary Super Saiyan. Broly is the best example of raw, untapped skill, power, and ability. Broly's dad explained it best that he has untapped power because he ends up channeling the great ape's power into his very own, leading to his dad having to cut off his tail, and somehow he's able to still reach that power level. Broly shows off his real skill in his fight with Goku and Vegeta. Broly goes toe-to-toe against Vegeta as Vegeta continues to level up, continues to go from form to form, and Broly somehow hacks the fight. He learns how to fight while he's fighting, and that's probably intimidating. You don't want to really fight somebody that is able to learn and adapt as they're fighting. That's a great technique, and he's doing this against Vegeta. Vegeta actually mentions it in the fight. Broly absolutely manhandles Goku in Super Saiyan God form. Literally slams him back and forth. It reminds me a lot of this scene from the first Avengers movie. What's really impressive is that Broly in his wrathful form is comparable to Goku in his Super Saiyan blue form. He's not even turned Super Saiyan yet. He's just angry. This seems like the scaling is way off. His hair's not turned yellow. He's not a Super Saiyan yet. He's just wrathful. He's just mad, and it's stronger than Goku. It's actually doing a lot of damage to Goku, and Goku's first form is Super Saiyan 1. So the scaling for Broly is just way different. So to have a power level like this is unheard of. Like, Super Saiyan 1 is technically where you're supposed to go after you have your base form. So base form to Super Saiyan 1. Broly is at base form. He becomes really angry, his wrathful form. His eyes kind of change colors. But he doesn't become Super Saiyan yet. And this form is still able to compete against Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue, which is unheard of. The sky's the limit for Broly at this point. This all took place after Goku's fight with Jiren in the Tournament of Power, and Broly's like doing crazy stuff, and Goku's talking about Broly's strength like he's never seen anything like this before. Broly's shooting blasts from his mouth like the Great Ape did, kind of a callback to the past. So finally, when Broly turns into a Super Saiyan after Frieza frames the murder of his father, that it was a straight energy blast, but it was actually Frieza, he goes crazy. He taps into his Super Saiyan skill. He turns his hair yellow, and he becomes Super Saiyan. And he is able to keep up with Goku and Vegeta both together. They end up having to retreat. And so when they fight against Broly as Gogeta, finally he meets his match. But before Goku and Vegeta come back as Gogeta, there's actually like this really fun moment where Broly fights Whis, or he tries to fight Whis, and you just cannot touch Whis. Whis is all over the place. Broly's missing like crazy. Broly's actually super strong and like giving it to Goku and Vegeta, and does not get close to tapping Whis. Whis is just in a league of his own. Hey, so drop a comment below if you want to see Whis go up against somebody in the battle arena. We don't have a ton of information in the anime about Whis, but I would love to do one of those battles if you're interested in it. Who do you think would be a good match against Whis? We see Broly's powers breaking through in different dimensions and realities. The battle goes on, and eventually they have to get separated, but it's obvious that Gogeta was going to win that fight. So the reason we talk about a lot of where Goku is and his scaling is going to help us figure out kind of where Broly is. Since this movie is the first time we see him that's actually in canon, it's really the only fight that we can pull from to compare. So Gogeta is like amazingly strong. We don't have to talk about that. And he also looks really dope. You're taking the two best Saiyans in all the multiverse and fusing them together, multiplying their power, their skill, and their durability and their speed. But what we got to see Goku do in the Tournament of Power when he was in his mastered Ultra Instinct against Jiren is just not comparable. It's leagues ahead of where Gogeta was. And so I think that's really going to help us make the decision today. Jiren versus Broly head to head is interesting because we see them both grow while they're fighting. Like, where they start their fight is not where they end their fight, because where they start is they're not novice at all, but they continue to grow and get stronger and better, similar to how Goku fights as well. So I think that if Broly were to fight Jiren, Broly would actually learn techniques. He would be able to add skill as he's fighting Jiren, and so will Jiren. Jiren is able to do the same thing. But the thing with Jiren is his strength and hunger to get better is always going to one-up Broly's rage. Is always going to one-up Broly's madness. Since Broly is motivated by rage and just kind of overtaken by anger, he's kind of an uncontrollable temper. While on the other hand, Jiren is motivated by being the very best. He's going to be second to none. So he's going to continue to fight and use a sound mind in his fight to overcome his adversary, to overcome Broly in this fight. So an important distinction is that although Broly did come after the Tournament of Power where Goku fought Jiren, that doesn't necessarily mean that Broly is stronger. It's obvious that Jiren showed more strength, more speed, more durability in his fight against Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku. I don't think it's comparable to what Broly did against Gogeta. I think that Goku Mastered Ultra Instinct is stronger than Gogeta Blue, and it's a whole new level. It's a whole new everything, new techniques, new skills, and even the gods that were watching along in the Tournament of Power were baffled at what Goku was able to do, and actually what Jiren was able to do as well. Broly's threat to Gogeta doesn't even come close to what Jiren was to Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku. It's just another level, another world, like we're in space comparable to how far apart these two skill levels are and these two powers are. So Jiren would outfight Broly, not even just in strength, but in intellect and fighting logic. As well, he's able to fight with a level head and not just rage like Broly does. Jiren would honestly be too much for Broly to handle, but Broly is just getting started. Broly just came onto the scene of Dragon Ball Super, so yeah, he might not be where Jiren is right now. He's actually leagues apart. Like, we're not even comparable. Like, Jiren is just way, way, way ahead. And so is Goku Mastered Ultra Instinct. But Broly has just found out how to turn Super Saiyan. And he's keeping up with Goku, honestly, Gogeta at Super Saiyan Blue. So his scaling is just way different. And I think you give him a couple of movies, he's going to be right up there with Jiren. But as what we know for today and what we've seen so far, and not to speculate, it's easy to give this win to Jiren today. Jiren wins. Hey, but we want to know what you think about this. We want to know if you think that Broly has a chance to win. Is there something that I left out? Or do you think that Jiren has a chance to win and that he definitely like decimates Broly? Do you think it's even close? Honestly, also let us know down in the comments below if you like anime matchups, being in the Battle Arena, other anime shows that you would like to see happen in the Battle Arena. We want to do more of those, even video games as well. So before you leave, make sure that you are subscribed. Also, make sure to hit the thumbs up and turn on post notifications so you can see more videos like this every single week. And until we see you again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.